Today class we'll be learning about the boolean. From boolean we'll be learning what are the things come okay we'll revise what all the things again we have been done in our previous classes. So just we learned about what is Java and how it runs. Then coming to JDK, tokens and identifiers, keywords, literals, operators, and what are the types of operators we have learned, comments, and why we use that, and then how the basic syntax of Java, and what is a package, and what is class and methods, and all why we will be using, and what is Java variable, so on we have learned. So I stopped and operators is also done, and arithmetical, in operators we have arithmetical operators, logical operators, string, so on. Then coming to strings, then in strings we completed the examples also. We in math we didn't do some methods. I didn't give you some examples, right, practically. So today we'll be starting from here. Practicals I'll be giving at last. Today now we'll be starting what is boolean. Actually we know what is boolean. Boolean actually stores two values, that is true or false, and usually we will not be using in many cases. We use only in some of the cases yes or no, or yes or no, or on or off, or true or false, like that you will be using. So I'll be giving one example for you. See, this is a small example which I can give you. Here I'll show in practical thing, this one you don't worry, and in that only you have boolean value. This one is we'll only assign the value for the thing. For example, here if we take suppose for example I'll take boolean a is equals to true, like that we'll be writing over here, and this should be in lowercase, and boolean b is equals to, so we'll be declaring like this over here, okay, but not over in other case. This is the value which the boolean values means we'll be declaring like this, but the boolean expressions are different. We'll be using an expressions greater than or equals to, like that we'll be using double equals to, so on we'll be using. These are called as conditional operators. So I said in the previous session only, I told you we'll be using a conditional operators as an boolean thing also, right? So coming to the boolean thing, we can also use the conditional operators, that such as increment operator, that increment operator. See, this is a small example. I have taken an integer of x is equals to 10, and integer of y is equals to 9. So I am just comparing over this example I have already given. So x is we are comparing whether x is greater than y or not. It returns true because 10 has highest value, right? Because 10 is the greatest value, so it will return true. If not, if it is reverse, it will throw you false. And also the same thing you can write like you can also write like this, like you can write 10 and 9. So I'll show this in the example, so we will come to now. I'll show that example in the practicals, so at that time we will come to know. Coming to this, here also see, here I am assigning double equals to, whether it is equals to or not, whether it is equal to or not, we will be comparing like that. And coming to here, here means for example, like I will be taking one real world example. For example, I am taking a age of 25, and minimum voting age is 18, right? So age is greater than or equals to the voting age, in the sense your age, that is whatever the age value, that is 25 years given, that should be greater than 18. So in this kind of cases only we will be using these things. So I have taken given a small real world example. So in this cases also, in real world you will be using like this only. And coming to if else, we can also use if else statements. Those are all we will tell conditional statements. That is the next topic, don't need to worry, I will teach you what is a conditional statement. Here if the age is greater than, then only it will execute this statement, else it will print it's like we are not older or something, whatever the thing. Here see, I have given not old, so I am given not eligible to print, like not eligible to vote, so on it will be given like that. So coming to the next thing is topic, those all are Java conditions and like Java if statement. In Java conditional thing only, you will be having so much of things where which one you use for so these things I'll highlight this. So these things are there. This one you will be using for, I'll highlight it. Wait. See, these things you will be using for. Can you see the screen? Yeah, these things are the like conditions, like we mathematical conditions. In previous class, I have taught you what all the operators and all. That conditions and operators and all we'll be using over here. These are the increment operator and less than or equals to, and greater than or equals to, or equals to and not equals to. So these all are the basic like conditions we will be using in if statement. So first we will come to know what is if statement. So in the following conditional statements, we will be having so much. We will be learning what is if and why we will be using if, when we will be using if, and same else, if else, and switch. These all are conditional statements. So in coming to if statement, so use the if statement to specify a block of Java code to be executed if a condition is true. So what they are in the sense, like this is the syntax how you will do. Okay, first you will write a if, okay, and this one note, this one should be in, if should be in lowercase. If you write in uppercase or like this it will generate an error. So you should write if in smaller case. So this is note 1. Okay, note down guys. And the condition, so here we will be writing this conditions, like these all conditions we can use. So here in this example what I have taken is I have compared whether 20 is greater than 18 or what, like that I am comparing. So I'll show like what will be the answer, and so since 20 is greater than 18 it will show you true. Okay, it means in the first it will check the condition, in this case it will check the condition, then only it will execute the block of code. If this block of code is there na, if 20 is, suppose if I'll tell you 20 is lesser than 18, here the condition will become true, sorry, false. So at that time this block of code will not execute. So I'll change it. So I'll show you in the example. So this is how the if statement works. Coming to another example. So similarly like that only it is over here. See, have taken x and y. I can directly initialize the value, or I can initialize the value for any one variable, and I can take that variable and I'm comparing two variables over here. But in the previous example, right, I didn't take a variable. Here I have initialized the value to the variable and then I am taking that variable and then I am comparing it. But in previous example I didn't. So this is how you can, guys. The same thing it works. 20 is greater than or lesser than, like that. X is greater than or y. It takes that x values and then it compares. Coming to the next else statement. So when suppose, see if how it works is, you know till here to here, right? You know till here to here. So I'll mark it. You know this. So now from else, how it works now? If this condition is false, then we will be running this else statement. Okay. See here, the block of code executes if the condition is false. So the previous if condition is false, the else condition will run. Like that. So here is one beautiful example. So I'll take a 20, same time 20. If time 20 is lesser than, see 20 is greater number, right? So we are comparing it, it's not lesser than 18. So it will come to the next previous statement, that is else. So it will run the statement which is inside the else, and it gives the output good evening. So I will show it in practical manner, the same example. So any doubts, guys? And coming to the next topic is Java switch statements. So in Java switch statements, it will execute the block of code one after the another, and it checks until the condition is satisfied. Okay. So see, instead of writing many if else statements, you can use the switch statement. So instead of writing many if else, if you have, I think guess like if you have some thousand things, okay, you cannot write if else thousand times. It is okay if you write, you can write 1000 times also, but it takes more time to compile it and run. The work will become more, and the memory also it takes more. To reduce the line, they have got a concept called switch statements. So if the condition is satisfied, the block of code execution will be stopped at, and you will get the result in this case. So this is a normal syntax how it is. So the switch is a keyword you will be using, and then you will be using an expression, and this is a case like case 1 or case 2, case 3, like that you can give default. If any of these codes if doesn't execute, then default, if you have given any block, it will defaultly show this thing. If condition is not satisfied, then it will show thing. I'll give you a beautiful example over here. I'll zoom it. So you guys can see the example, I think so. So in this example, int day 5. So I have taken day 5. Okay, I have taken day 5. So in this is a variable declaration. We are assigning a value for the variable. Okay, and coming over here, we are assigning value for a variable called day. Over here we are taking that switch and we are just checking that like that value is 4 we are just checking it whether it is there or not. Day 4, so if this is there, it will print the fourth case. So case 1 is it's not there. Case 2, no. Case 3, no. Here case 4, it stops in case 4 and then it will print. So this is how you get the output. I'll show you in the thing. So day 4 you will be getting the output like that. So coming over here, see. So first case no, second case no, third case, fourth case yes. You will get printed like that. Sorry. So coming over here, in this case, see, you don't have it's 6, 7, so on, and you don't have any other option. So I'll be using called as default. So default answer I'll have given looking forward for the week, for the weekend. So that will be printed. So you guys don't worry, I'll show in practical. So coming to Java while loop. So these are the looping statements. Okay. So in this class, like I'll just give a introduction of looping thing, like how it works and thing. This one I'll explain tomorrow. So what is a loop? So the loop means it will execute until just reduce it. This one also, like this will execute the block of code until the condition is satisfied. Means in the sense, like I have given, see, this is a normal syntax, and here's the example. I'll go directly for an example. Over here, I've taken an integer as like int as 0, have assigned it as 0 only, and have given the condition over here. That is, what is the condition means I should be lesser than 5. So until I'll what I'll do is I'll put like system dot out dot println. This will enter of inside here na. This will enter inside. First it will print and then it will show and it will make I plus plus. This is a plus plus operator. It will make the I value plus plus. In the sense it will make it as 1. So in the first round, right? So in the first round it will make it as 1, and the second again it will run again, it will come, will go execute, it will exit, and again it will come over here, it will check the condition, here, and then again it will come print the statement. First it will print 0, then 1. It has been incremented, no? So I value will become 1. Then again it will plus plus. So it will go 2. Then again 3, 4. The loop stops here. It will check whether 5 is not lesser than 5, right? So it will stop there only. It will not execute. So it is like this. I'll show how it works and all in the programming. So you guys don't need to worry. So then again a do while loop. This is also a looping statement. So in this looping statement, so see, do while loop is a variant of while loop. This loop is executes the code block only after, like, see, this is there na, first it will print and then again it will check the condition, then again it will print. It's like that. So here int is 0. So integer value is 0. First it will come, it will enter inside, it will print. First only it will print off, then again it will come over here, it will make I plus plus, then you will go for while, it will check the condition. If condition is true, it will come back, again print. First time it will print off 0. In this case, no. In the previous case, it won't print anything until it enter the condition. So until it enter inside, it won't print. But in do while, right, it will print and then it will check the condition. So here, right, first it will check the condition. Here first it will print, then it will check the condition. So I'll show you the example. So now we'll go to Eclipse. So this was the thing we have been created. I'll do in the same file only. Okay, or else I'll create a new thing, new class I'll create in the same operators only. Called as mat. So you got main method. So inside this we'll print s s o u t and my dot nx 5 just a minute. Yeah, guys. So over here, right? Like you will be using maximum, and you will be importing one like Java library things. That is library file. That is java.lang.mat. So I have been mat this thing have been imported everything. So now you will be using this, okay? And now if I run, I'll be getting the maximum value. This is the method. So if you want to use this method, you should import it from java mat dot thing, java lang dot mat. And the another one is out, that is, what is that, maximum and minimum, right? Yeah, that is 5 comma 10 only I'll give. Now which is the minimum thing it will show. See, it is printed 5. Then similarly it will print a square root. Square root of 64 I'll give. We'll check the output. See, it's 8. So it has, you have got like that. So if suppose you want to give in any other thing, this is an integer thing. If you want to give in any other thing, also you can give. You have that also. So what is the important thing is, before you use this math methods, you should import it from math.lang.package. Like from you should import that library. Then only you can use this. Okay, so that's it. Now we'll cover today's topic, that is from Boolean till here. So this is done. Okay. Okay, then again another thing which we have is random. This is used to generate the random numbers. Okay, see, I'll show. Where it is. Int a, I'll take and I'll give some. Oh, no, I'll just take a print statement only. I'll give random. So inside this, if I give and if I print, see, this one you don't see all these numbers. Okay, see, starting three numbers only. So it will be getting changed every time I click. See, it is 19 now starting, and 27, sorry, 47, and again 90, like that. It will be changing. Suppose if you want to give any range and means, you can give like this. So between till 10 it will change. See here 1, 2, now you got 6, 5 you got, 4 you got, 6 you got, and again you got 9. You won't get 10, till 9 you will get. Suppose if you want to get 10, we should change it to 11. See, now you got 10. This is how it works. It gives a random numbers. Okay. So you understood, guys? So this is what about the thing. This is not much we will be using. Just you should know the concept. Then coming to the Boolean topic. Boolean topic I have already told, it's just nothing or true or false. So we'll be seeing this, whether how it gives like that. So first thing they have given they have taken just a true or false over here, right? So they have assigned directly a boolean values and then they have given the output. So we will also see that the same thing. So here I'll take, inside the demo I'll create, the new class I'll create, go to new, come for classes, go over here, boolean, class is created, come take a main statement, main method. So you got a main method, so I'll refresh it, so empty now. We'll take one boolean, we should give it in normal cases. So boolean, take something like x, value will be So this is predefined, like you have already, means you are already assigning a value for this one, and like that you will be, I'll be printing x. So this, normally you know this one, you know, right? Normally you know how it prints. The next cases I will show. Y, Z, A and B I'll take. So here I'll give FA false and SISOT. I'll print Y. So here it will, now it will print false. So this one, so till here you have understood. Now I'll comment this and this both lines. Now this one I'll tell you. The next thing is the Boolean expressions. Nothing but Boolean expression. Boolean Boolean expressions. So using Boolean expressions we'll be using. So at this time what we'll be doing is we'll give the value over here 10, like a 10 and 9. Okay, so here I won't give Boolean, I'll take integer. So you can see the difference. Here I'm passing this value, that is a thing, and we'll be giving the expressions for that. That is, we call that Boolean expressions. I'll tell you. SYSOUT. I'll take x is greater than, sorry, z, z is greater than 9. We'll see what is output. It is true. Z is greater than 9, so it is showing true. If I make the same thing lesser than single, it will show false. This one I have already told for you, again I am repeating it. So this is how, so you can also directly give the numbers only here, no issue in that. See, same thing only you will get. Suppose if you have declared, means you can compare using that thing, the variables, or else you can all directly declare and you can do. So both the things you can do. So this is what the Boolean thing, guys. I've already explained the real life of example also. And coming to, so Boolean explanation is done. So these all are the basic topics. Coming to when we are in OOPS concept, no, you should concentrate that more. The next in the next class, I think so, I'll be taking you the OOPS concept. So coming to conditional statements, I'll give a fast example of conditional statements, so you can come to know properly. I'll go again, I'll create a class, go for new. and I'll take STAT. Statements. So mean, so I've taken mean. So inside here, so I'll be checking one condition. I'll take if I've already explained about you the thing. This is what the normal syntax is there. Now, if you cannot write this in uppercase, if word in uppercase, here I'll be passing one condition, that is like 20 is greater than 18 something. If so, this condition is true, then I'll be printing the statement. I'll be printing like see, if this condition is true only then it will execute. If this condition is false, it will not execute. It will not execute anything. So we need anything like if that statement is not anything now. So for that you will be using again if else statement. See, this printed hi, sorry, this false. See, it is printing now. So when this condition is true, it won't print, it won't go for this. If that condition is not true, it will. So this is if and else. So this is the thing, and else if statement is also there, okay. So here, if this condition is not true, again I'll take one thing, that is here you don't have any condition. So if I want to check in another condition, so I'll take else if. Else if here I'll be checking one condition. So if that both the condition are not satisfied, then I will come. Here I will tell like 10 is lesser than 20. So then I will be here it is satisfied, so it is not showing. Yeah, here also it is satisfied. It is greater than 20. I'll take one statement. It is greater than See, if this both the thing is not satisfied, it will do this one. Else, or this is not greater than less than 20. If this is satisfied, it will take over here. This is how it executes. Okay. So what is the next thing? So if else statement is done. This is also done. Coming to switch statement. Okay. Okay, I think time is up, guys. I'll be telling you in the next class. Switch statement. I'll be telling you. I'll be explaining you in the next class what is switch statement and what like why we'll be using. So on. I've already explained. Just I'll show you the example of that. How it executes. So thank you, guys. You can leave.